for more reviews, please also like. Thank you!
Hello there everyone, Tom here again, and today we have the privilege of taking a look at the Skylynx figure from the War for Cybertron Trilogy, Earthrise, from Hasbro. Yeah, Skylynx. So this is a larger figure, a larger box, so I'm going to have to work a little bit around all of the issues that naturally come with a large box and a small review table, and the length of my arms. So here's the front of the box. Side of the box has some nice picture work. Here is the back of the box. It shows the various different forms it can get into. Side of the box, top, and the bottom. So with that having been said, I'm not going to do the montage of opening it. I'm simply going to get everything out of the box and we will take it from there. So this represents everything that was in the box. You get that, and you get those instructions and that piece of the map or whatever it is. The only other thing that comes in the box that I haven't mentioned is this piece of paper, which serves no useful purpose. So with that said, I'm going to clip all the things and we will get it out of the box fully and take a look at each individual pieces. So I've pushed things back so I have sufficient room to operate and look at things. I know it's a different camera angle, I apologize, but honestly I think I'm going to need the room to mess with this thing. So he's got all kinds of different directions here, base mode, all that. Yeah, we'll deal with that in a minute. Right now, I guess it wouldn't hurt to open up these things right here. See what we get. Try to reuse the bag for all the good that did. So we get some blast effects, which at this point everybody should be relatively familiar with. Piece 1, Piece 2, Piece 3, Piece 4. We get 2 little pieces, and then one that is bent. So yeah. Blast effects aside, we get these things right here which go on somewhere. Zooming in, you can see they're just a white piece of plastic with some molding on them. They're alright. It's got some silver paint. Yeah. This little piece right here measures in about approximately 2.5 inches. Width-wise, it's about 1.5 inches approximately, and it's not all that well if you count the peg here. I guess you'd call it about 3/4 approximately. So I mean, and you get 2 of these, so yay for parts. The shuttle, I have to tell you, when I took this thing out, I picked it up like this, and it went swing and right off, fell right on to the table, so just be mindful. This thing has a little bit of heft to it. Right out of the package, we're looking at right about 10.5 inches from the tips here to the nose cone. It's about 10.5. Everybody wants to know about the wingspan, so let's see here. Like this, the wingspan is coming in at right about 7 inches. Height. Does this thing have landing gear wheels somewhere? Let's see, that'll plug in right there. That'll plug in right there. Alright, so now the wings are in. Okay. Landing gear. And there should be, yep, landing gear right there. So that's not the strongest I've ever seen as far as keeping something latched in place. Am I just not doing it right? Maybe. There we go. No. It's not a hook, it's just a... It looks to just be a pin to go in. So it required quite a bit of force to get it to latch in right here. I don't know if that's intentional or just my copy, but you might want to just be mindful of that. Of course, once it's in there, it seems to be in there, but height-wise, that's what we were doing. We're looking at approximately 4.5 inches. Alright, in this mode, just looking at it, it's pretty. This opens up and reveals satellites. For those of you not old enough to remember when the space shuttles were operational, they did kind of look like this, and it was a big deal that we got a transformer that looked like this. Yeah, it was a big deal. And the fact that it turned into a dinosaur, well, that just made it that much better. Setting that aside, here we have the NASA crawler, and it's coming in at approximately somewhere between 9.5 to 10. Let's see here, width-wise, 5 inches. Height-wise, it's probably the highest part right here. Let's go with about 2.5. Y'all can't see. Let's go with about 2.5. This thing right here is apparently a brick, so it's not going to do anything. So, traditionally Skylynx sat upon this like this, right? With that in mind, there is a port right here, and a post right here. There is a port right here, and a locking port right there. So, let's go ahead. I've never done this before, so let's go ahead and see if we can get it to plug in the way it's supposed to here. Out of the box. Got it. Okay. And that's sort of your traditional Skylynx mode, right? In this mode, he's coming up to right about 6 inches. Tip of the tail here. Tip of the cockpit, we're looking at right about 3 3/4. Now these things plug on here somewhere, if I remember right. Maybe right here. Yeah, that works. Right there. Okay. That's Earthrise Skylynx in this mode. It doesn't really do anything else. Does it have wheels? Does it roll? Has rolling wheels. Rolls fairly smoothly on this review table of mine. Yeah, I think it's alright. I think the next thing we need to do is scale comparisons in this mode, and then we need to see about doing scale comparisons. Scale comparisons, what we're doing right now. We need to do scale comparisons, and then we need to transform him into his primary mode. I guess we need to do individual modes and then primary modes, right? I don't know. I just do what I'm told. So, that's right. That's all you do. Shut up, Nemesis. Alright, so scale comparison, and then we're going to transform it into its 2 component pieces. So we're going to focus first on getting the sky part of Skylynx, the shuttle mode, into his individual beast mode. So first thing we do, according to the directions, is we unpop these, pull them forward and pull them down. And there is nothing to lock them in place, at least not that I can find. They just kind of stay there. Come back here to the tail section, swing this armature out, bring this down, shut this armature back. And his tail will just pop that off a couple times. This joint is rather tight, so it does make life interesting. These pull out. You can see the feet right here. They come down on this hinge. Soft ratchets. They have rotation here to help stand, so that's actually a good thing. Come under the wing. Pull that out. That's on a slider that will lock. That has a locking spot right there. Do that for both sides. There we go, like that. And pretty much the last thing that we have to do is pull out the head here and position accordingly. So, back up a little bit and see if we can actually kind of get him to stand. I have discovered that trying to get him to stand is just about the hardest thing you can do with this figure. But I think I just got it. Alrighty. So now we're in business. Let's see here. In this mode, the way I have him, he's coming in at approximately 18 inches. Wingtip to wingtip, we're looking at approximately 13 inches. Height wise, as you can see, it's not the easiest thing in the world to get him to stand up. And these joints right here just are too loose. As he's standing right now, he's coming in at approximately 5.5 inches. So, and of course that'll vary depending on, you know, what you do with the neck and whatnot. Let's go through articulation. The tail has multiple joints, so you can bend here, it can come apart here. These are all apparently pinned through here to here, so you get lots of flexibility of movement that moves. The feet are on a mushroom peg right here. That's part of the problem. If they were slightly tighter, I might be able to tighten that joint up. There's a screw right there. I might be able to tighten it up a little bit. We'll see. I'll let you know if that works here in a little bit. And then it's got soft ratchets for the legs. They can go forward that far and back that far. These are on a ratchet, so they can go out that far. Yeah. The ankle is on a ratchet, up all the way, back all the way, and it's got a full rocker, so no problems with that. The wings can flap if you want them to. These are supposed to be locked in place like this, but they can be moved. The neck is on a series of joints here, so it can go all the way up to there. That's as far down as it goes. It goes into this. You can, using those joints, you can make the head go down that far, or almost all the way back. The head is on a very large ball joint, which you can actually see right there. Or at least I can see it. So all the way down, decent bit up, all the way around. The mouth opens that far and has a gun right there sitting on top of his tongue. So that's kind of interesting. And that represents the bird mode. Next time we see the bird mode, I'm going to see if I can get it to attach to the base, the Lynx part of it. Incidentally, that's the way the instructions show the legs are supposed to go. So next will be the Lynx. So transforming the Lynx part is very simple. I did find out that these things, I had them on the back here, they're actually supposed to be up front, so there's always that. Take those off, unhook your legs, pull them to you, take your leg down, and then kind of bend it a little bit so that it's at an angle, kind of like that. Wash, rinse, and repeat, as they say, as my daughter would say. Kind of like that. Then we come under here, pull out the tails, rotate these down, pull out your feet, and basically do that right there. But Tom, he's not complete yet. He's still missing his head. Oh, well, I knew somebody would argue about that. So we come under here, open up this panel, rotate this around, shut that back, pull the head up, bada boom, bada bing. Now we've got a Skylynx. Well, the Lynx part of Skylynx. These come along, and apparently they're supposed to just kind of plug in right here. Okay. I mean, I'm agreeable to give it a try. Mouth opens. Let's see. In this mode, height-wise, at the top of the head, we're looking at 5 inches. Lengthwise, tip to tail, just about exactly 12. Widthwise, since these are part of the part of it, 6.5. Okay. Articulation-wise, the head can go up that far, down quite a bit. You don't really have a whole lot of room within this collar piece, but it can move a little bit. Mouth opens a lot wider than the other one, and he too has a gun on his tongue. Legs can go out that far, all the way around. Bicep rotation right here built around this mushroom peg. The knees, again, this is a beast, so can go all the way forward and back, and the foot has a rocker and can go either way, front or back. Now, alright, same for the back legs, only, never mind, they have the "he really got to go" thing going on too. The tails are stationary and static. They don't move except to go down. I never understood why you needed 2 tails in the first place, but I didn't design him, so there's always that. I don't think I can do a scale comparison with both of them at once, but you know what? You never know. Yeah. It's these poor legs. There's the both of them together for whatever that's worth. These legs just are stupid. Alright, let's see here. The next step, I'm going to do some very, very, very limited size comparisons. Actually, I wonder if I can get this bird to stand here. I'll do them right now while we're sitting here. Here it is with, whatever his name was, Silverbolt. Let's see here. Here it is with Masterpiece Transformer. Let's see. Here it is with the My Little Pony. Don't ask. Here it is with the Kang Toys Horrible. Much bigger. Much bigger. What else do I have available? Okay, here's the thing. Alright. Alright. I think I'm going to stop it there, and we will put it in combined mode next and take a look at that. So to transform old Skylynx here into his combined mode, basically you turn him into his bird but leave his legs down. You pull out his legs and his two tails and leave his head in. So, first thing, it's usually the easiest. I don't know why that didn't plug in through here, but it doesn't. I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. And then we just unfurl the neck, pull out the wings. I'll pull the wings out here in a minute. Okay, now we've basically got him correct. And we just gotta hook this in here, and bring this down, and extend the wings, pull those out. Extend the wings, pull those out, and here is Skylynx in his combined mode. I'm not 100% sure we're supposed to pull out the tails, so I'm going to put them back in. Looks kind of goofy to have two of them like that. Here is Skylynx in his combined mode. Now, the way he is right now, he's coming in at approximately, let's call it 8 inches, just to be good. Lengthwise, shouldn't change at all. The height is what changes. So, yeah, this mode he retains all the articulation basically for both modes, except, you know, this one doesn't have legs, and this one doesn't have his head or his tail. So it was that simple. Tell you what, I'll do some prompt and efficient scale comparisons, and we will go from there. So putting old Skylynx here into base mode is actually relatively simple. First thing we do is disconnect the shuttle, and the only thing we're going to do to this is open the doors. So we can go ahead and set that aside. Pretty much the entirety of the transformation deals with this. So the first thing we do is we open this up, rotate those around, rotate that around, and bring those out. I can't remember. I think they go all the way back, if memory serves. Okay. We come here to the back, and we split this right here. It's going to come all the way up. Take these pieces off. Just like that. Okay. This is going to come up. This rotates. This comes up. Rotate up. Rotate. Bring up. Open this section up right here. Pull that down. Pull that out. And I've got it right backwards. Those come up like that. Okay. If I don't mess up once, it's not a review. Pull that up. That will extend. And then it's up to you how you want to do this. How you want to do these. Me, well, let's do it the way the directions show. It shows one going in here, kind of like that. And this one comes in and plugs in right here like this. And then that comes up. And this constitutes the base mode. Now, in this mode, pulling out our trusty tape measure, from tail to tail, we're looking at about 16 3/4 inches. Depth-wise, really shouldn't change all that much. Where's my ruler? There we go. We're looking at about 11.5 inches approximately. And then obviously height-wise, this is going to vary based around what you want to do with it. So the final step, final thing we have to do is bring in our shuttle. And there are places right here where the shuttle exhausts will go, and there's a little lip right here that you can see maybe mirrored right there. Flip him around, plug him on, and it doesn't really stay securely. It's kind of more of a suggestion. Open these up, bring this in. This will help stabilize it a little bit, but it's more suggestive than anything, honestly. You can move those however. It's really just kind of more suggestive. Let's back out a tinch so you all can see. And raise the camera. It's more suggestive of a base than anything else. Honestly, I've invested in there's a 3D print kit that's going to give it boosters. I've invested in those. I invested in it without having a 3D printer. I bought those before I bought this. So, yeah. Tell you what, since we're already here, right here, and I don't really have a whole lot else to say, why don't we go ahead and transition into final thoughts. So, that's not how that's supposed to work. Yes, but in this instance, that's how it's going to work. What the hell am I looking at? That's Skylynx in his base mode. Are you sure? Yes, Nemesis, I'm sure. Well, alright then. I don't have a witty comment, so... Why did you buy this thing? Well, I bought it for two reasons. One, to do a review on. Two, to get the booster kits for. And three, I'm hoping that Toy Hacks makes a sticker set for this, because that'd be a decent video to watch, getting a sticker set for this. Am I ever going to get a sticker set? Highly unlikely, Nemesis. You're an old toy. What? Damn it. Damn it. I'm not old. I'm experienced. Damn it. Ooh. Playability materials cost. This thing cost me $80 if I remember right. I bought it from Big Bad Toy Store, and it took them a long time to ship it to me. I don't know if they said that they had enough in stock and they just had to wait for another shipment or something, but it took a while to get this from Big Bad. Now, granted, I got $4 shipping, but I got something else I ordered after this first. It was by several days. So I don't know what was going on with that, but, you know, regardless. Hasbro's been doing some funky stuff lately. The playability, in this mode, there's not a whole lot to it. I mean, you could hook up a base to it or something, I guess. It's okay. The materials are Hasbro quality. They don't feel like they're going to break. There's no die cast or anything in it, obviously. I mean, it's a mass market produced toy. And this thing does not in any way, shape, or form compare to the MMC one. The Inverta, no. I intentionally did not pull it out because it's an apples and oranges thing. There's no comparison. So, playability, this is supposed to be a shelf piece for me. I'm supposed to get the boosters for it, put it on a shelf, love Space Shuttle, it's fine. Will I do anything else with it? No. I don't feel comfortable enough giving this to, say, a 7-year-old and letting them play with it because they're going to end up breaking it. And is it adult collector worthy? That is a very difficult decision to question to ask. I don't know. Is it worth 80 bucks? I don't know. When I look at Scorponok here at some point, I'll give you a better example, a better idea. This stuff is just kind of okay. If I didn't have Inverta, then I probably would not be, then I would probably be quite happy with this. But having Inverta, having paid, you know, basically 3 times the cost of this for that figure, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this is Tom. Thanks for watching. I hope that was helpful in some manner. If Toy Hacks produces a sticker set for this, I'm going to do that. So watch for that review, and I will see you at the next review.
Thank you for watching my Papa's channel. Please subscribe and like. Thank you.
Look, Cosmos, I only get one chance to be a director. I don't want to be an actor all my life. That Tom, he's a wonderful person, but I don't want to be an actor all my life. So you gotta get this right. If you don't get this right this time, I'm going to shoot you. Do you understand? Okay. Damn it. We here at Vitamin John want you to know we are a family company. We hold your safety and, line. Damn it. We know you have a choice in where you get your supplements, so we want you to know we have contact-free deliver cut. In these trying times, Vitamin John Corp will donate 5% of each sale. Wait, that can't be right. That can't be right. We donate 3%. No, that's not right. 3%. 2%. We give you 2% off on every. What do people do here? Cut. But I just want them to give me money. Damn it. So try Vitamin John today. Operators are standing by. Oh no!